How's it going, everyone? My name is Unlucky, and today we're going to be talking about DarkViperAU's drama that happened about a week ago. I don't know why it's back in the fucking news cycle. All right, I'm gonna say this now, right? I'm gonna say this now. I totally fucking guessed it, bros. And that was the main reason why I didn't make a video on it. I thought it was a pretty open and shut case. I didn't think it was something big because if you see, like, if you even fucking gander at half of Dark Viper's like points when he's talking about reaction content, it's obvious that he would have fucking done this. It is fucking plain to see. Like, it isn't even up for debate, bro. It would, honest to God, bro, it's actually shocking that he thought he could get away with this. He knew Dark Viper's, like, what's it called again? What his like opinions were on reaction content, and he still reacted. So, like, I don't really have that much sympathy for the nigga. It's like, oh yeah, you might have gotten mauled by a bear. What the fuck were you doing poking it, bro? Like, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's literally just one channel that you cannot react to, and I think that's okay. Another thing that I wanted to like talk about now that's back into that, what's it called again? Cultural zeitgeist is what's it called again? The sort of like response around it at that time, especially. But we're gonna use a more modern video for that, just in case, from a Cheeto, because I think for the most part, people's reaction to Dark Viper doing this was all like, they all said the same thing, which is like what you'll see inside a Cheetos video. Bro, it was a pain pulling clips out of this thing, because it's like it's not that difficult of a concept to understand it. Like, what's it called again? Dark Viper's position on this. You could agree with some of it. I agree with some of it. I recognize there's also like pretty shady spots in the parts where he thinks that it's like it's cut and clear. Like, okay, like for like example, if a streamer makes a reaction video, not a reaction video, like a reaction stream where he just reacts to videos on stream, but does not post that on YouTube, and the VOD is like gonna like disappear in a fucking week, let's say. Does that still count? I don't think so, since it's not really messing anything really up. Since the video is gonna stay out there, and the VOD is gonna be deleted within a week. The only issue is like re-uploading that VOD back into YouTube. That's the only like clear negative. But like, if it's just gone after a while, I don't think there's like there's something to like say against that. So that's at least my way of looking at that one. I think he says that it's like cut and clear, no, as well. So one of the points that I also saw a lot was that, like, oh, since also, fuck's sakes, actually I'll get back to that tangent in a second. One of the takes that I saw like a lot while this was happening was that since a lot of YouTubers were who in the past have abused the copyright system, like Pokimane, they shouldn't what's it called again, use it.
Most of the time a YouTuber files a DMCA takedown against another YouTuber, it's not because they've actually read the law and they've decided that legally they're in their right to do so. A lot of the times if a video ticks a certain number of boxes and another YouTuber is like, okay, well, it ticks all these boxes and I don't like the person making the video, I'm gonna file a DMCA takedown.
Which I don't need to tell you why that's stupid. I'm like specifically talking more towards the point where he made in his video, Cheeto made in his video, about the Blue Blacks and Pokemon thing. I don't think it's very like, it's a honest like comparison.
I think a great example of this is Pokimane, who filed a DMCA takedown against Blacks for a video that he had made documenting Twitter drama. And Pokimane believed at the time that because these tweets were hers and I guess like her IP, that someone reading them would not be fair use. And that was her like quasi-legal justification for it. But in reality, obviously, you know, the reason she wanted this video to go down is because she wanted the drama to die. She didn't want people, you know, seeing this video and tarnishing her brand.
Because Blacks completely transformed the work, right? even if like you took out Pokemon's like what's it called again, tweets, it'd still be a video that's like can stand on its fucking own. If you took out what's it called again's Dark Viper's videos from Chud Logic's video, the video could not stand on its own. So like I don't think that's my main reason why I'd like think about this. If for like commentary channels, like clips are provided, but if you be honest in your descriptions of those clips, commentary videos could stand on their own. But if it's a reaction content, it just by default cannot stand on its own. He made in this video, he made a comparison. This is like a side tangent, but he made a comparison. Let me show you.
If I spent 5 months making a short film and then I posted it, it got 1 million views, and then Asmongold reacts to it and it gets 5 million views, I'd be very pissed off. But my instinct would not to be to file a DMCA takedown against him. It would probably be to message him and see if he'd be interested in revenue splitting or just sending me some kind of money for the content that I gave him.
And like, that shit is just prime cock mentality. Hey, mister, I know I did all the work and I spent my money and I and I spent the time, energy, and money into making this thing. But can you at least give me some of your revenue that you're siphoning away from me, please? Fuck, bro. That's also another thing. He fucking goes into these weird cuck arguments. Like, I think at one point he was like, like, why even spend that much money?
And he says he spent like $3,000 on a lawyer's input. And I'm not going to disagree with his lawyers, okay? I mean, if a man's willing to spend $3,000 to prove his point legally, then sure, I trust him. But that's sort of the point, right? Is it's like, why even spend the $3,000 to begin with?
Like, shit, nigga. I too would spend a ton of money just to keep my shit, you know? Yeah. Such like cuck mentality, you know? You get me, right? You guys get me. That shit is not normal. You guys should treat your shit like it's your shit. You shouldn't let no one touch it. You shouldn't let anybody think, oh, it's only this, so like I could technically have your shit. Like, no, it's your shit, bro. You better keep it safe. It's yours. You're the one that spent the time, energy, and money on it, so keep it safe. Another argument that was like constantly shot out at them was that, oh, he's a smaller channel, so you should have a little bit more leniency towards them, which is like, no. Besides the fact that DarkViperAU has to stay consistent because he decided to die on sale, it's also like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna let this ant steal my food. Like, no, I don't want to fucking do that. That's gross. Get the fuck away. Die. You know? So, you know, that's mainly that. Now back to the tangent that I put off. DarkViperAU made the claim that the reason why people don't DMCA reaction content is, one, they don't know the rules around it. They think it's fine, but it's not. And two, that there's sort of a stigma against DMCAing, and that if you DMCA some content creator for, you know, re-uploading your shit, you're gonna be in trouble because the community doesn't like that. And he sort of just accidentally proved his fucking point. He was in his legal and moral right to DMCA this fool, and he did so, and he got backlash for it. This puts a bad stigma on content like protection within the YouTube community. By not allowing people to just straight up fucking steal your shit, it is causing them harm some fucking how. So if you are anything like a normal individual, then you understand you own the shit that you make, and you should be proud of the shit that you make. You shouldn't let people walk around you. You shouldn't let people walk on top of you. You should protect your shit no matter what, whether it's with a fucking rifle or with the copyright protection system. Big companies are able to do it, and so are you. You're not fucking, just because you're the little guy doesn't mean that you're not, protected the same way that these big guys are. Even though you're not, technically. Don't take that as legal advice. You can't do the same shit that these niggas can do. More towards the swords, like in this like internet space, all of you guys, all of us have to follow the same rules. All of us are privy to the same, consequences as one another. It doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day. It's all that matters is that you do your best to make the community itself a better place to be in. Like shit like, oh, I'm gonna just steal your shit and let it slide. That's not making the community better. That's making the community fucking worse. It's making content in general worse. It makes everything worse. It makes things more boring, right? The only way to make yourself like appeal to an audience is by either stealing someone else's shit or making your own shit. So which one's fucking easier? Be real. I was about to fucking go on another tangent, damn. Yeah. Like, if you followed the breadcrumbs, this situation should not have happened. I don't fucking care, bro. Yeah, this is, like, very disorganized. I'm out. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you dislike this video, hit that dislike button. You're not gonna see it anyways. My name's Unlucky. Hold on, we're almost at 10 minutes. We're almost at 10 minutes, boys. Comment down below what you think about today's videos, and I'm out.